Hey everyone, welcome to DNA Pathshala. Today we are going to understand the female reproductive part of a flower, also called the gynoecium. This topic is simple, but only if you understand the flow properly, warna confusion ho jayega. Let's start with the basic structure. The female reproductive part is called gynoecium and it is made up of carpels. Each carpel has three parts: stigma, style and ovary. Just remember this sequence from top to bottom: स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल, ओवरी. अगर ये फ्लो क्लियर है, हाफ टॉपिक ऑलरेडी सॉर्टेड है. Here are some points to note down. If carpels are free, then they are called as apocarpus, and if they are fused, they are called as syncarpus. Means in apocarpus, stigma, style and ovary are totally free from each other, and in syncarpus, everything is fused. Now focus on the first part, stigma. Stigma is the topmost part and its main role is to receive pollen grains. Its surface is sticky, so pollen can attach easily. Understood? But एक important बात, stigma doesn't accept every pollen. It actually helps in recognition. Here is one neat tip. Stigma plays an active role in pollen selection, not just passive reception. Next is style. Style is the slender part that connects stigma to the ovary. Its main function is to provide a pathway for pollen tube growth. Pollen grain यहाँ से grow करके ovary तक reach करता है through the style. There are two basic types: hollow style, in which pollen tube grows through the canal, and solid style, in which pollen tube grows through the tissue and reach to the ovary. But don't overcomplicate. Just understand that style ensures the smooth passage of the pollen tube. Now comes the ovary, the most important part. It is the basal solan region of the pistil. Inside ovary, we have ovules. Ovary may have one or many ovules depending on the plant. It can also be divided into chambers called as locules. So, ovary has locules, that is chambers, where ovules are present. Here is one neat tip. Arrangement of ovules inside the ovary is called placentation. Remember it for your NEET. Now let's move inside the ovary to the ovule. Ovule is the structure that later develop into a seed. Okay, it has multiple parts like funicle, micropyle, integument's, न्यूसेलस एंड एम्ब्रियो सैक. नेम्स याद रखने से ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है उनका बेसिक आइडिया क्लियर होना. हम ये पार्ट्स आगे के वीडियो में देखेंगे. ओके. ओव्यूल इज अटैच्ड टू द प्लेसेंटा बाय फ्यूनिकल. रिमेंबर इट फॉर योर नीट एग्जाम. Here it is the Anatropous Ovule diagram, which is very important for your NEET as well as your board exams. So practice it very hard. Okay. Now we move to the most important part, types of ovules. These are classified based on their orientation. There are 6 types: Orthotropous, Anatropous, Hemianatropous, Campylotropous, Amphitropous and Circinotropous. At first थोड़ा confusion लगता है, but we will go one by one. First is Orthotropous. It is the simplest one. It is straight in structure. This type is rare in flowering plants. Next, now the most important one, Anatropous ovule. In this type, the ovule become completely inverted. This is the most common type found in the angiosperms. So this single point is asked again and again. Don't ignore it. That is, Anatropous ovule is the most common type of ovule present in the angiosperms. Next is Hemianatropous ovule. In this, the structure is turned partially around 90 degrees. It is like an intermediate condition, not straight and not fully inverted. Next, Campylotropous ovule. Here the ovule becomes slightly curved. The curvature is not extreme but noticeable, and embryo sac is also curved. Next, Amphitropous ovule. In Amphitropous ovule, the curvature increases and structure appears more bent and curved, and it appears like horseshoe. Okay. Next is Circinotropous ovule. This is the most unusual type. Here the ovule shows a circular turning pattern. This type is less common but important for tricky question. Let's quickly revise all types. First is Orthotropous, straight orientation and found rare. Next, Anatropous. It is inverted and most common in angiosperms. Next, Hemianatropous. It is partially turned up to 90 degrees and intermediate. Next is Campylotropous. It is slightly bent and curved. Ovule is curved so that the embryo sac is also curved. Next is Amphitropous. It is more curved than the Campylotropous and appears like the horseshoe. And last is Circinotropous. It is circular in nature and funicle wraps around the ovule. बस इतना क्लियर हो गया तो क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएंगे. बिफोर वी एंड लेट्स लॉक द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स फॉर योर NEET exam. First is stigma. It is a pollen reception plus recognition. Next is style. It is a pathway and also look for the compatibility of the pollen. Next is ovary. It contains ovules which are present in the locules, that is chambers. Next is most common ovule is the Anatropous ovule. It is inverted in position. Next point, ovule becomes seed and ovary becomes the fruit. Direct questions often come from these basic lines. So that's the complete structure of the female reproductive part along with the ovule types. So don't make common mistakes. If you memorize without visualizing, it doesn't work. From this topic, practice the diagrams and the types of ovules which are very important for your exams. Keep revising this, especially the ovule types, because that's where most students lose marks. And if you haven't watched the male reproductive part 8, it's already available on the channel. Go check that out. See you in the next one.